Hello, Rita Lehman here with my mother's music, playing my mother's records on my mother's gramophone. And after the excitement of researching where my mother used to volunteer in London and having a French record as well, we're returning to the usual dance music with a very well-known song by Gershwin called Let's Call the Whole Thing Off, recorded by many people, but probably came to being well known in the film with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. So this one is played by Roy Fox and his orchestra with a vocal refrain by Denny Dennis and Mary Lee, and I think we've had Denny Dennis before. So let us call the whole thing off.
Have come to a pretty pass, our romance is growing fast. For you like this and the other, while I go for this and that. Goodness knows what the end will be, oh I don't know where I'm at. It looks as if we two will never be one. Something must be done. You say either and I say either. You say neither and I say neither. Either, either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off.
Oh, you like potato and I like potato. You like tomato and I like tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part.
And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. For if you like pajamas and I like pajamas, I'll wear pajamas and give up pajamas.
For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off.
And you say laughter.
You say after.
And you say after.
Laughter.
Laughter.
After.
After.
Let's call the whole thing off. You go for oysters and I go for oysters. I'll order oysters and cancel the oysters. Oh, we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off.
A little bbit of fun, but there's always interesting things with the language, isn't there? Even in the British Isles. I'm a Londoner, and I moved up, been in Yorkshire now nearly for 27 years, and still, well, I don't use the long A anymore. I don't have a bath. I do have a bath sometimes, what's the other one? Oh, I think the main one is the meal, the evening meal. What do you call the evening meal? Back in London and down in the south, it was either dinner or supper. Up here, of course, it's tea. And so we have tea, which used to confuse my mother when she came visiting, because I used to talk about tea and she was expecting a cup of tea and a piece of cake. Also remember, way back when I was a child, my mother went to America to visit her sister for the first time after my aunt's husband had died, and came back full of, well, you'll never guess what they call this, that and the other. And I do remember her saying that she had wanted a cardigan because it had got a bit chilly. And they had no idea what a cardigan was. It was jersey. But many of people who visited the States will know that they have all sorts of different words for things. So we are, well, there's a saying, isn't there, that we're divided by the same language, or something similar. Anyway, we've called the whole thing off with Roy Fox, and we're going to go back to another orchestra. We're now repeating some of our orchestras and bands, and this is Geraldo, and we're going back onto the dance floor with a foxtrot, and this is called You've Done Something to My Heart, and we will listen to that next time. But thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.